Hello, everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss the business buying process. The business buying process in B2B markets is more difficult and it's more complex and structured than a consumer purchasing process. The business buying process involves multiple stages, a variety of decision makers, and it also includes careful evaluation of the products or services that are being purchased for the organization. Understanding the steps of this process is important for businesses to align their sales strategies effectively. The process begins when a company identifies a need or problem that requires a solution. Problem recognition triggers the need to purchase a product or service that can address the issue. After recognizing the need, the business specifies the general characteristics of the product or service required. At this stage, the company may not have identified specific products or suppliers, but has a clear understanding of what is needed to address the problem. The buying center now defines the detailed specifications for the required product or service. In some instances, businesses conduct a value analysis where they compare various components and features to determine which offers the best performance at the lowest cost. The company begins searching for potential suppliers who can offer the specified requirements. This involves researching vendors online. It can also require attending trade shows, consulting industry directories, or relying on existing relationships with suppliers. Once potential suppliers have been identified, the company now asks for proposals or solicits proposals. Suppliers submit detailed bids or proposals that outline how their products or services meet the company's needs, along with pricing and delivery terms. Proposal solicitation can be highly competitive, and suppliers differentiate themselves based on quality, innovation, or additional services such as after sales support or technical support. After reviewing the proposals, the company then evaluates the suppliers based on criteria such as cost, quality, reliability, and service. Often, companies use a scorecard system to rank suppliers objectively. Once the supplier is selected, the buyer and the supplier negotiate the specifics of the contract. This includes finalizing product specifications, delivery schedules, payment terms, and any other conditions that need to be agreed upon and included in the contract. The order is placed, and both parties work to fulfill the contractual obligations. After the product or service is delivered, the buying organizing the buying organization evaluates the supplier's performance. This assessment may include factors like product quality, timeliness or delivery, or even customer service and adherence to contractual terms. If the supplier performs well, it can lead to a long term relationship, while poor performance might lead the company to look for alternatives in the future. To create effective business marketing programs, companies focus on moving from products to solutions, enhancing services, and building strong B2B brands, overcoming price pressures, and managing communication. Systems selling involves offering complete solutions as opposed to just products. And this includes products, services, and support, all of this tailored to meet the customer needs. This shifts from standalone products to more deeper customer relationships that provide long term value. Enhancing the services is so important because customers expect not only products, but also expect reliable after sales support, technical assistance, and even training. Providing excellent service can foster customer loyalty and it can also help differentiate the company from the rest of the competition. Building a strong B2B brand is crucial for developing trust and credibility. Consistently delivering on promises and showcasing industry expertise can really attract and retain customers. To address price pressures, businesses should focus on the value their solutions provide in order to justify the prices at which they are offering their products, and also highlight the benefits like cost reduction and productivity improvements. Flexible pricing models can also help ease price concerns. Finally, effective communication is important in B2B markets. Consistent, clear communication addresses customer needs and provides timely support, as well as it helps build long term trust. Managing supplier relationships is essential for long term success in B2B markets. So, effective supplier management involves strategies like system selling, building strong relationships, and supplier development programs, all of which help develop trust and collaboration. Building strong relationships is another cornerstone of supplier management. Trust and credibility are essential in B2B markets, especially in industries like pharmaceuticals, where long term relationships are critical for the regulatory compliance and the innovation. Companies that always deliver quality, meet deadlines, and proactively address customer needs are more likely to have long term relationships. Suppliers must demonstrate reliability, and buyers need that confidence that the supplier will consistently deliver. Trust is built through transparency, clear communication, and consistent performance by the vendor. B2B relationships are, of course, not without any challenges. In fact, one of the key risks is opportunism, where one party might exploit the vulnerabilities or dependencies of the other party. This can occur when there is an imbalance of power or information, and it leads to an unfair situation, such as unfair pricing, contract changes, or reduced service quality. Managing these risks requires clear contractual agreements, performance benchmarks, and regular monitoring. To reduce the potential for opportunism, businesses use safeguards like detailed contracts so that there is no room left for ambiguity. Key performance indicators or KPIs, and regular reviews to ensure that both parties are fulfilling their obligations. Trust building mechanisms such as joint ventures or long term agreements can also help mitigate these risks by making sure that the interests of both the buyer and the supplier are aligned. Additionally, buyers can diversify their supplier base to avoid over reliance on only one vendor. This strategy reduces the risk of supplier underperformance and ensures that the buyer has alternatives in case of disruptions. Proactively managing these risks is key to sustaining successful business relationships in the long run. And finally, institutional markets represent a unique business buying market. With these institutional markets include organizations like hospitals, universities, and government agencies. And like I said, they require a unique approach to relationship management due to their specific needs and regulations. These buyers often work under strict budgets and are subject to formal procurement processes that can be more complex than in other business markets. And these procurement processes are also set forth by the government and the laws. Managing relationships with institutional buyers needs a deep understanding of these processes, a deep understanding of bureaucracy, also sometimes, as well as the ability to comply with regulatory and legal requirements.